why do I need a birth certificate? Like, I'm right here.
Yeah, dude, I'm proof.
Welcome to Florida Mint on Florida Man with Josh Mills and Wayne McCarty, the podcast where Floridians discuss the legends and lore and crazy stories that always seem to take place in Florida. There was a commercial that Josh was offered, and he declined it because he said he felt uncomfortable doing it. It was a company called American Eagle. Josh, looking back on that decision, how do you feel about passing up that gig?
The same, because mine didn't come from American Eagle directly. It came from someone that was claiming to represent them.
Gotcha. Okay. So it was a scam.
And, well, if you know anything about anything, this email, it came out of Haines City, Florida.
Okay.
And they said, hey, could you do a billboard for us in just jeans?
Oh, like no top, just like denim bottoms?
Yeah. Well, they were going to give me a top, they said.
Okay.
And and it was for tourism.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they said, we're going to have you in like an American Eagle pose. And I didn't know what that was. I assumed it was like fascist or something.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah. I will say this. We on the left have bullied the average American into fascism, I think, with all of these cheesy commercials. So
apparently a internet celebrity did take the role.
Yes.
And it was bigger than Haines City, Florida. So,
dude, I wish you had taken it, man, because I feel like what the world needs, if I'm being frank with you, like middle-aged white guys aren't showcased enough when it comes to beauty standards, right? Like it's always like some blonde chick or like, but dude, like look at us.
When I hear representation matters, and then I drive and I see billboards, and it's like,
and no one looks like you.
Nobody's white. There's no white men.
That's gotta hurt.
Besides Morgan and Morgan, Winters and Yonker, the guy that cuts balls off, what's that guy?
Yeah, I mean, if you've driven in Florida, if you've driven in Florida, you know the billboards on I-4, on 75, vasectomy. There's some kind of den of sin, where they have like the dancers and such.
Yeah. When I called him, he goes, "Are you looking for a vasectomy?" And I go, "No, what? I thought it was vasectomy." And he's like, "Exactly."
That's so good. My goodness.
It's a headline section.
Oh, I'm excited for the news. Josh, drop it on me, please.
Man, there's so many like little hot ones out there. I saw one and it was like Florida man wins lottery, $1 million a year for the rest of his life.
Not bad. How old was he?
82.
That's what I'm saying. Right. So the average lifespan's decreased. And so that makes the Florida lottery a little less appealing, right? If they're giving it to you every year opposed to one lump sum.
Bingo, right? Yeah. Because it's going to stop like once you die. It's not going to family.
Give me the lump sum, dude. I don't trust anybody to go.
They took it. Yeah.
Okay, good. Excellent. So which one did you go with though?
Oh, I went with, just because it's probably close to your heart.
Thanks, man.
Florida man arrested after beating up a golfer.
Wow.
Over slow play. Now, let's describe the sport of golf here.
Yeah, please. Exciting. Very exciting.
Whew, yeah, it takes place
outside.
Outside, yeah. And it's known to take at least half a day. Yeah.
Yeah, so when my buddy and I get out there, we dedicate a solid 11 hours or so to really.
That's a foursome. You do.
Get a good stretch and hit a couple balls together. Oh, yeah. I like it.
This is a long game. It's a game of patience, concentration, focus. This isn't high intensity, This
isn't football.
So like football, yeah. This guy, he's in a twosome. And that means they share a golf cart.
Monogamous.
They ride together.
Right.
They're buds, right? And he's behind a twosome.
Okay. They don't know each other? Or they're strangers?
They don't know each other.
Okay.
And apparently they don't want to group up.
Okay.
So in golf, big parties, like 4 people, that's allowed.
That's
Bigger
fine.
than that, that does kind of slow down play.
Yeah.
But twosome is normal. People playing by themselves is normal. But the sport is really, it's kind of like, I'm going to go as fast as the person in front of me, right?
Yeah.
And that's okay because we're outside. We're relaxing. This guy, apparently he was in like some type of speed golf with himself.
Mm-hmm.
And so he had told the twosome in front of him, hey, you guys need to speed up.
Okay.
And they didn't listen. So he beat them up.
Well, okay, if I can address that for a second, because I'm a type of player that the moment I feel rushed, my game crumbles. Like I'm not like if you pull up
100%.
behind us, I'm gonna be sloppy.
Yeah.
Now,
Especially if you're looking. Like if you're behind me and you're like jovial with like your friends,
right?
that's fine. But if you're watching me play, dude,
punch
it's over.
city.
Punch, Punch City.
So this person was mad that they were going slow, and then he delayed his game even more by picking a fight with them.
Well, he did wait until they got in the parking lot.
Oh, good.
I'm guessing this guy. I'm guessing if at 18 you hit a hole in one, you're probably not going to beat up the people that caused you to slow down. But I'm sure he probably double bogeyed it
On hole 18 at the end.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then at the end, he's like, "It's these mother effers that were in front of me." Yeah.
Also sinning, and was it a 2v1 or a 1v1? Do you know offhand?
Oh yeah, it was a 1v2. It was the angry guy versus the two slow golfers.
I have a controversial opinion.
Yeah. And it didn't there's just surveillance video of it. It didn't say that there was a winner or a loser, but yeah, sometimes the hotheads they lose, sometimes they win. You really can't. There's no rule about it.
That is the rule in America. Sometimes the hotheads win, sometimes they lose. But I was just going to say, I think if you are going to pick a fight with somebody for going slow in golf, I think it's okay if you are going to 1v2. So if you go, hey, I'm upset at you two for your pace of play, and I want to fight 1v2, that feels fair to me, honestly, because then it's like,
because my anger does elevate my strength.
Sure.
In my head. My head.
And your hair, because of you being a Nazarene and the like, doesn't that also increase your strength to some degree?
Oh, yeah, 10 times at least, as long as it's down. If it's in a bun, which I sometimes wear it, it is weakened.
Does anybody go to jail for this?
Yeah, the aggressive guy,
the initiator.
He doesn't have a normal golfer's face.
Oh, look
he does
at him.
have a normal.
Look at him.
A normal I fight people face.
If you're on the live stream right now, youtube.com/FloridaMan, you can see that face. Josh just put it up there. It's
nobody's going to be surprised. This guy is a white guy, shaved head with a beard.
Yeah, no. He's involved in some clubs that I promise you don't want to be a part of. Now, I've got a headline that's also semi-violent, but not as violent as yours. My headline says, Florida man dressed as Chuck E. Cheese mascot arrested in front of children. And I thought the headline feels a bit like baity in a way. It's like arrested in front of kids. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't care who you're arrested in front of. It's not his kids.
Right. And so the story goes that...
The mouse. It's not baby mice.
No, Lord, no. Chuck E. Cheese actually has visited that doctor we talked about on I-4, so he can't even have kids, if I'm being honest with you.
Dr. Bass. Dr. Bass.
That's right. But the headline says that the police responded. They were looking for him on fraud charges. He had multiple fraud charges. They could not find him at his home, and so they went to his place of business.
Okay.
And it just so happens, according to this report, that when the cops came in, his
place of business was Chuck E. Cheese.
That's right.
That's what.
Yeah.
So they had it in the computer.
Well, he had said to everybody around town, "I'm in showbiz. I'm in entertainment." They show up to Chuck E. Cheese, and he is Mr. Chuck. Like, he's in the mouse outfit.
Well, they say it is a stepping block or stepping stone.
Oh, for
Hollywood.
sure. Yes.
Yeah. They go, when you get in Hollywood, they go, "Oh, you did the Chuck E. Cheese route?"
Like, fast track him to the top. Yeah. Put this kid on a WB show. Well, so the cops come in, and he's wearing the Chuck E. Cheese outfit, the actual mascot.
They can tell like his body.
That's the thing, is in the body cam footage, it's hard to tell how they knew it was him. So they do in fact arrest him in front of the kids in his full Chuck E. Cheese mascot outfit. Here is where our reporting is gonna differ from the legacy media, Bay News 9, Fox 13, because we were
a violent guy. Is this?
Not that I know of. They were there for fraud charges.
Like,
yeah.
Let me change, dude.
Give me a bit.
I'm not here for killing cops.
Yeah. Also, too, if you take
I will.
Yeah,
But,
well, if you don't take the mouse head off, he can't even fit in the backseat of the paddy wagon. That's my
Hold on.
problem. Is
okay. The head was still on.
yes, full costume.
Okay,
Head to toe.
Okay. I feel like the only people that could be behind this is got to be like a competitor, but I don't even know if DZ Discovery Zone is still around.
If I'm being honest
That's
with
a
you,
pickle.
it's more than likely like a local Chick-fil-A perhaps, or something along those lines that maybe they were fed up with.
Sinden is what they called Chuck E. Cheese.
Here's the thing: it was sent into our show. A lady who was present at the time of the arrest. She gave her account. So this is not what the news is saying. This was sent into our show. A lady who was present at the time of the arrest at this Chuck E. Cheese.
Wow.
She, according to her, she says that she was there with her grandchildren, and that this gentleman was actually working the front desk. He was not in costume. And when he saw the cops pull up, he went backstage into what I can only assume is a green room, like a nice green room, and he put on the Chuck E. Cheese outfit. And then came out and pretended to like mingle with the kids. Like, let's get a photo, guys.
Okay. So this Chuck E. Cheese didn't at this point have a Chuck E. Cheese that was roaming.
No, he was wearing the standard purple and yellow polo that they wear whenever they're doing
Yeah. So he goes and puts it on. Does he go back up to the front desk?
Yes.
Who's covering front desk?
Nobody was scheduled, and so he comes back out front. In this costume and starts immediately interacting with these kids. And so when the cops come in, first glance, it looks a bit aggressive because then the cops are like right in front of the kids, like, hey, you're under arrest. Like, and the mace isn't going to work because he's wearing, you see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Or the taser.
Well, he's got big eyes and they're open. So it could work.
Maybe, I guess, but
yeah.
But
can you mace a mouse?
Can you mace a mouse? It'd be a great kids book, wouldn't it? Can you mace a mouse? But he was taken out and arrested, and this grandmother who was there, this mama, she says that at no point in time did they feel unsafe, and that the staff were actually very, very kind to the kids after the police left. You know what I mean?
Chuck E. Cheese, you should feel unsafe.
Yeah, already you've already put your family in danger for being there, so we can't even trust you at this point.
There are syringes in the ball pit.
Dude, can I say that's actually a real thing that happened. That's a real thing that happened at Chuck E. Cheese,
Florida. I'm sure.
But I'm not a cop, right? But I do feel
You're
like
not a cop.
Perhaps there could have been a way to come in and go, hey, listen, we know what you
fraud
in there.
guy.
Yeah, fraud guy. We know what you in there, man.
Yeah.
Let's take you out back so that the kids don't have to see.
But how do they know?
That's a great
Did they
question.
peek and then put the helmet back down?
Well, it sounds like there might be a rat on staff, doesn't there? Right?
Oh, fudge.
You see what I'm saying? Perhaps someone
rat.
pointed him. I'll tell you what I
rat in
would.
the mouse
I'll tell you what
den.
I wouldn't do. If any of my homies were in costume, and a few of them have been regularly, I would never rat them out to the police.
Why would you?
Yeah, right. Because you're a homegirl or homeboy. But somebody on staff must have pointed him out, and then the cops, of course, took him outside.
That's it. Yeah.
And,
Probably the person he frauded.
Oh crap! I didn't even think
Did
about
he
that,
fraud?
dude.
Can we know? Did he fraud Chuck E. Cheese? Like, did he take too many tokens?
It actually doesn't say. The only thing it alludes to is that it was some kind of credit card scam. Some kind of. It sounds
he
eerily
definitely
close
took
to what we
people's-
do.
Yeah.
So I made me uncomfortable.
Hey, fellas.
What's up?
Good morning.
Jordan Westberg here, dude.
Hey, everybody.
Jordan Westbrook here. Yeah, I was gonna hit the old buzzer. That lets people know Westberg's in the house. Let me find it.
Oh, man.
We bring the boom!
No, that's
There he is.
This is it. Westberg's in the house.
Come on. With that mustache, dude?
Which one was it?
Looking good.
Cool.
Dude. Yeah, looking real
Thanks,
good.
man.
How are you been, man?
So
I've been good.
Okay, let me
I'm sorry.
interrupt. Westberg, how you doing? Dude?
I'm doing good, man. Back in Florida. I was in Washington for 10 days. It was nice and cool.
Opposite side. Of
Came back
the
with a
country.
mustache. You know,
They hand
felt
those out?
different. Yeah. Yeah, it was a wedding gift or a parting gift for it was in the gift bag on the way out for my sister's wedding.
That's so cool.
So
Yeah.
she's taken. Is it serious?
She is. Yeah.
I actually asked
It was
him.
so serious she had 2 weddings.
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
That's
it's crazy.
Well, I was just going to say, I asked Westy, I was like, did you know the couple you were officiating the wedding for? And he was like, yeah, it's my sister.
They just found me on Marketplace.
Yeah, on Craigslist.
Dude, yeah. Fly out here.
That's essentially what
So,
Christian does.
Yeah.
Sandra.
what? So, yeah, this is one of the rare headlines where I get told, hey, don't prepare anything. We got it covered.
And by headlines, you mean icebreakers, right?
I believe so.
Did I say headlines?
Yeah. Stuck in the past, bro.
That's what I meant. Yeah. I am stuck in the past. Stuck in 1983.
Get out!
Come on, bro.
Get out!
So the icebreaker, yeah, I have this nervous apprehension because I feel like I'm supposed to have something, but I know I don't. And I know that it's prepared by our listeners.
That's
Is that
right.
right?
Yeah, they sent in voicemails.
Sure
Yeah.
is.
To what phone number?
Great question. I never know it, dude.
904.
That's right. 544. And then Luke is
Westbrook.
where's Luke at? 35
3?
3514. Yeah, this bit's old, dude. Here's the thing.
Westbrook, that's your part. 3514. Okay.
Okay.
I don't ever
Our
know
number
the
is 904.
544.
3514.
There it is.
Yeah.
That was cool.
And they populated our inbox with so many great voicemails, but we chose 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I say we.
Who
Luke
chose
chose 5.
5?
Luke chose 5.
Luke chose 5. Okay.
Luke is the all-knowing.
Yes, the all-seeing eye.
And we brought Westberg here so that he can decipher what the common man talk like.
Or woman. Yes. Mhm.
Or
So are these
woman.
voicemails from the past?
These came in this past
Well,
week.
everything's from the past, dude.
Right. Oh.
It's not happening right now.
Come on. This is getting too deep for me, dude, honestly.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's do
I think
this.
this is my first time
Shall
hearing it
we?
too, so this will be exciting.
Yeah.
Down in St. Pete, foil
What?
boarding with a few people down in St. Pete in the water. And let me tell you, he was wearing these short shorts, and I was thinking to myself about your co-host, Wayne. Perhaps whenever he was born, he should have been given a girth certificate. If you get my drift, a girth certificate with a G.
This person is saying
it.
that I should have been given a girth certificate
Right.
on my birthday
Okay.
instead of a birth certificate. What does that mean, you think?
Wow. How the hell did you know every part of that? So,
Well, I just listened to it.
specifically.
I just heard it
Oh,
with our
did you?
listeners.
Okay.
Yeah, our listeners heard
I
it.
heard it. I didn't know everything.
This
it
woman
said.
speaks my language, it sounds like.
Ooh. Does she know
What's that
you're
mean? Girth certificate.
married?
I don't know, but can I say something, dude? Our listeners, and the moment we created this voicemail, I said to off the mic to our team, I'm like, they're gonna send the worst
Yeah.
stuff in. You know that, right? Our listeners are a bunch
You think
of
that's
lovely
bad?
people.
I like girth
prudes.
stuff.
Yeah, but they're trying to bait us, aren't they? Like they're trying to get us
True.
to say something
Oh.
controversial or like bring us off that PG pedestal we've been on for so long.
We're a family
The
show,
girth
right?
is like,
I can say that?
We are a family show,
Yeah.
but
You
you
families
can
grow
say
up.
that. Yeah.
True.
Right,
Oh.
families grow up.
Wow.
So we
Yeah.
started as PG. Now we're inching our way towards 13. I think safely. To say
Cradle to
that.
college, if you will.
Whoa.
And beyond.
Oh, cradle
not
to
just
college.
not just pro life, whole life, in a way.
Oh,
Whoa.
these guys are good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lord, heal this land.
Yeah, let's move on, dude, because the girth certificate makes me uncomfortable. I can't find my copy anywhere. I'll call my mom later and see if she's got it. But let's see what voicemail number 2
I
says.
saw real quick. I saw a tweet that said, "Why do I need a birth certificate? Like I'm right here.
Yeah, dude, I'm proof.
I was born."
Here's
Yeah,
me.
look at me. I'm here.
Dude,
Anyways.
I get it.
I get it.
Dude,
Or-
I get
Oh,
it.
I'm sorry. X. I don't know if you can edit that.
what-
X, formerly known as
oh,
Twitter.
yes,
Yeah.
gotcha. I got you.
No,
Yeah.
we won't.
Here we go.
Hey, Florida men. I just wanted to say thanks, first and foremost, for just the years of Florida wisdom that you've given
You're welcome.
me as a listener. I say this a lot, but your podcast is like a spiritual just buffet of logic and energy and,
Yes.
Everglade prophecy. So I thank you for that, but I am a little concerned as a listener. I have more of like a spiritual disturbance, if you will.
Okay.
I've been thinking about this for a while. I feel like Josh's agnosticism is really starting to become contagious. I've asked a couple of my friends who also listen to the show, and they're starting to feel it too. At first it was kind of like this smell. I just smelled something different in the air whenever I'd listen to the most recent podcast out in my car during my lunch break. I'd open up my egg salad and curry sandwich, and I just felt a weird smell in the car. And I think it was Josh's agnosticism that just kind of was coming through the stereo system. At first it was just there in my car at work, and then I came home and I started to notice things just were different. My dog, who always loves to play fetch, he just started really questioning what does fetch even
How long
mean.
is this
There's
voicemail?
got to be a cutoff in the voicemail.
My Alexa won't even answer questions in confidence anymore. So now I'm just really not sure what to do. I love the show, and I've tried countermeasures. I've tried other things.
What? Jesus.
I've played some of Wayne's clips, like at full volume while I'm sleeping,
course. Yeah.
just trying to see if maybe I can take it into me with the next day. I've read some of Luke's headlines at the altar of my church. I was asked to leave pretty quickly after that. I've listened to A Purpose-Driven Life on 4 times speed, like multiple times, and nothing's working. I'm really only 63% sure that I ever believed anything to begin with. So
Wow.
I'm just curious. Do you guys have are you selling like a vaccine for your podcast now, or should I start wearing my mask again? I know Sheriff Judd won't really like that, but I'd love to see how I can just continue to listen to the show without just doubting everything. Your friend. Thanks.
Your friend.
Your friend
Okay,
thinks.
let me speak on
That's a wicked
this. Let me
thing.
speak on
Josh's
this.
agnosticism.
That was crazy.
yeah.
That's a
Wow.
journey.
I
Wow.
assume that you've taken Philosophy 101, and that's what's happening.
At Southeastern, probably.
Yeah, in your heart and in your brain right
Purpose-driven
now.
life.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely
so
not
good.
agnosticism. That's a capitalist.
Right.
I like what he said about even my Alexa's unsure.
yeah,
right?
it got seeped into the electronics.
But isn't that the power of Josh's?
Non-God.
Right, because let me pose a question
know
here, right?
anymore.
Josh is
Yeah,
agnostic. We all know that, right? But if his
I hope
agnosticism
so.
is
'cause
so
my shirt says
contagious,
it.
if it's so contagious that it's actually affecting other people, isn't that in a way spiritual? In which case, he's not agnostic, I would say.
Yeah, he's
Oh, I can
Discipling.
remain agnostic because I'm not sure who to credit with the spirituality of my agnosticism.
There you go. Wow. Okay. So it sounds like this
And it
person,
doesn't stink.
that was offensive. I gotta say that
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
pretty offensive.
he could have
Yeah,
just said
'cause-
that and been done. No, but he dug in.
Yeah, he could have ended it there. Yeah. No, it's the egg sandwich.
Yeah.
I've had an egg sandwich. I love curry. It's not the curry. It's the egg sandwich.
I would agree.
Gotta be. Yeah.
Egg sandwich. Dude, that voicemail was long enough. I think I'm done bantering on it. I think we can move on to the next one if
Yeah,
you
I
want.
don't want to banter.
No more.
My agnosticism is
Smelly.
pure.
It is pure. It is pure.
Yeah, that's true.
It is pure, man.
Thank you.
And it's honest, dude. Come on.
Thanks, Westberg.
You're welcome.
Hey.
Love you.
Hey, this is Gary. Yeah, that Gary? Why do people keep asking me that? Anyway, Gatorland wouldn't answer this question and seemed pretty annoyed with me. It's Gary, by the way. So Gary was wondering how long can a gator that's alive live in a bathtub? I'm asking because he seems comfortable. I named him after my cat Spaghetti because he just died recently. Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, Spaghetti killed Spaghetti. Well, not Spaghetti the alligator. He didn't kill Spaghetti the cat. Spaghetti the cat choked on Spaghetti the pasta, and Spaghetti the alligator ate them both. So like I was saying, this is me, Gary. Call me back.
What?
Wow.
What the hell was that? Okay, I caught some of that.
He said,
Gary.
this is Gary. Clearly, his name is Gary.
Yeah. So it sounds like
Yeah.
he has he allegedly he was asking
Yeah.
how long an alive alligator could live in his bathtub.
I'm glad you caught that too. I caught that. Yeah, he
Yeah.
did specify that it was alive, which is
Yeah.
concerning.
Yeah. I don't think if it's still in your bathtub, you gotta let it go, man. You can't put an alligator in your bathtub, brother.
I can't. This is. I think I heard a detail here. He named the alligator Spaghetti.
Right.
after his
cat
after his cat who was named Spaghetti.
who died due to spaghetti.
died?
The alligator.
I don't know,
No,
man.
the cat choked on spaghetti. The pasta.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
I
then
don't.
Unrelated.
spaghetti,
I-
the alligator ate them.
I don't think we should even justify this with the discussion because this man clearly has called in on day 4 of a bender of some sort.
Very true.
Yeah.
He's going through it.
And
Either way, Wayne knows about keeping alligators in bathroom areas.
yeah, I had an alligator in my bathtub.
Who's that?
I'm sorry, an alligator in my bathtub.
I
Whenever
heard a alligator.
we were in
Sorry.
college.
Maybe my headphones are fuzzy.
No, I didn't say that. And whenever we were in college, and I got written up. I got multiple fines for that, and
You should.
And I regret it, dude. I was 18 years old, and look, I would never do that again. And so Did this gentleman his name was Gary?
Gary, yeah, I made that very clear.
She said Gary.
Yeah, he said Gary. Gary, man, you got
He
to
said,
release
why do
it.
people keep asking me that?
Yeah,
Sir,
Gary.
nobody
yes.
asked you anything.
He goes, yes, that Gary.
Yeah, you offered. He did say that. Hey
what a
Gary,
good bit.
no offense, brother. We're not 100% sure who you are. So call back next week and see if you can give us a little more clarity on to.
Yeah, any update would be great.
Yeah.
Please,
How many voicemails we got left?
I think this is the last one.
Last one here. Okay.
I thought it was 5.
Two more.
Two
Sorry.
more.
How's it going, everyone? It's Lynch Nick here. Just want to call in, and I have some complaints. Been listening since episode 1. You guys got a lot better, but these quizzes, man. You guys can't do a quiz that's on the topic, even when something like the Everglades. Can't do it. Full of matched mic jokes. Try and teach my kid how to save the Everglades. Keep talking about male strippers. And I guess that's what you're into, Josh. But just kind of disappointing when you have Wayne and Luke ready to quiz, you know?
Okay.
But I guess, you guys are the comedy podcast. That's fine. I have sent the episode over to DeSantis.gov.com. Just to make sure you get some ears on it. And maybe next time, I don't know, kind of quiz about your subject. And hey, whoever's holding the phone right now, just go ahead and flick off Josh for me.
Wow.
I guess this is the last you'll ever hear of me.
Well,
a
this young
couple
lady,
things.
yeah. She's
Yeah.
upset, dude. She's upset.
Yeah.
Is she at like 0.75 speed?
I was gonna say,
No, I think that's her voice.
really.
Oh,
Yeah.
woof, dude. She's never going to find a partner.
Oh man.
Well,
that
shame on you
voice,
for assuming
yeah.
she's looking, bro. You know what I mean?
True.
She could be a
Josh is just catching strays today, man.
dude. I know.
For real?
Then why don't you keep your
I
quiz
write
on
a
point?
Funny
Here's
quiz?
yeah.
Oh,
Here's
she
the-
got a kid too?
Here's the thing to this young lady. I just want to say, like
Yeah.
the people that should be offended would be Luke and myself, or Jordan and myself, who received the quizzes. I don't think it's fair for somebody else to come to our defense. We're big boys. We can take care of ourselves. I mean,
Yeah. And you don't like cinema? Westberg, you like cinema.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
All of it.
You saw Magic Mike The Last Dance?
Yeah.
And? That's it.
It was okay. Story was a little slow.
yeah.
It was a little slow, yeah, because he turned his art into his passion. And
Yeah.
then he didn't make any money.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
That's
We
a
got
hard thing.
another V-mail?
I was gonna say one more
Showed
before that last female. It's hard to be a creative, and when you're like us and you're just in it for the money, like it's hard
Yeah.
to really find that motivation sometimes to be
Yeah.
creative.
Dude,
to
I mean,
actually-
Westberg, how much are you paying to be here today?
How much am I paying you guys?
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I couldn't say it.
Don't say it, but just mouth it to Josh.
Hold
real
on.
fast.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. I got you. That's not it. Sorry. I got you. Okay. Say it. You ready? We're paying you.
$1,200.
That's accurate. It's
no,
accurate.
you're paying us. Ah, God.
All right, last voicemail.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Hey, this is Luke. Just want to say Naked Gun, I give 5 out of 5 Gators.
Okay, Luke. You can't
Okay,
have a
Luke.
movie
Did you
corner
just call the
every
number?
week. What time did that voicemail come through, bro? Look at the timestamp on that and see how long
Yeah.
ago was
Oh,
that
Is
I
that
sent
don't
in.
know. Luke just sent him to me.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
Okay.
Luke. Is
Busted.
there another one? Are we ending
Busted.
with Luke?
That's it, dude. That's all we got. I think.
Okay.
I
All right.
I want to say thank you to everybody that did call in. And I know we're being facetious and saying like, oh, like you're
Yeah.
mean or whatever. I think
Yeah.
this is the
Well,
most.
You were kind of mean.
What's the most humbling thing about our show? I think is like we put this voicemail out there of like, hey, ask us anything, like
Anything.
whatever you
Wow,
want,
yeah.
and it's like, oh, let's talk about Josh's faith or lack thereof. Let's talk about Josh's quiz.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
started
Let's talk
sweet,
about
these
Josh's king
voicemails.
toe.
We got a
And
lot
then
of people
Wayne's
asking for
girth.
advice.
Well,
Yeah, I missed those.
And now what?
We're the good ones. Westberg, you're kind of anthropologist by trade, should you say?
Yeah.
What do you think, listening to those voicemails, what do you think our average listener looks like?
oh, a tough
That's a
question.
really good question, Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Combine them together.
Okay.
Yeah.
5'4". Or no, 5'3".
Okay. Tossable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tossable.
Yeah.
Bootable.
Wow.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
you- if you're willing.
Yeah.
I think cargo shorts past their knees.
Ooh.
Okay.
2008.
Do they have the
Yeah,
little
yeah.
like strings around it so they can tighten them?
half the time.
Why is Josh breathing that way when he said that? You know that?
Yeah, you lick your lips too. That's kind of weird.
I like to picture our listeners
Let's see.
similarly to this.
And backwards fitted
Yankees?
cap. Any MLB team, but it's to their eyebrow. Yeah,
What?
and a lip piercing.
Fred Durst. Like a mini Fred Durst.
Yeah.
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 That makes sense.
Are they on any substances or are they just all natural?
Just love, baby.
Just love,
right.
babies. Swing low, sweet chariot. That's
Yeah,
cool, dude.
Amen.
Josh, I just want to say, okay, can I give a little bit of instructions to our listeners? We love you for calling in. Here's what I need you to avoid next time. Let's not do any kind of fast forward effect on your voice or talking
Yeah.
real.
Don't,
You know
don't
what I mean?
We're
hide
trying to
it.
sound hidden. I
Don't
think
hide
that
it.
we're trying to conceal their identity.
Yeah, but we're going to do that
You
for you.
don't need to.
Right.
Yeah, we'll do that for
It's a
you.
voicemail. I can't see your face.
Yeah.
Josh and listeners, tonight's story takes place in the middle of the Cold War. Can we unpack that a little bit before we get going?
Okay. This is a game. This is a Game of Thrones.
It is a Game of Thrones reference. Season 4, the Cold War. Now,
Who are they
okay.
up against?
I will say this. Now, the Cold War wasn't that long ago, right? We're talking 60s,
Yeah.
so a lot of folks who
Never
are still
scared me.
alive. Oh, yeah, dude, I was too young. I wasn't even around, but a lot of folks who are alive and listen to our show, they could tell you a lot about the Cold War. And it was a tense time in our country, and I often use it as an example when people are like, man, things are just really scary right now. I'm like, you're right.
Yeah.
However, in the 60s, let me tell you about everything that was going on. And I use that as an example
Well,
of
let me
like,
tell you how my grandpa goes. I beat the Cold War.
Did he?
And I go, you did? And he goes, got space heater.
there you go. Yeah, I remember when he said that actually.
And then he died.
And then he
Which
passed
is
away
sad.
immediately for bad jokes. But that's the thing, though, that happens to you. In the Cold War, everybody every single day was afraid of nuclear bombs dropping. Like every single day in school, they had nuclear bomb drills,
Yeah,
like
get
drills.
under your desk.
Get under your desk to dodge the nuclear blast.
It's different than a tip drill. Yes or no?
Same thing. It's the same exact thing, actually.
It is the same thing.
It is the
That's what
same
Nelly
exact
was
thing.
talking about.
Right. So Nelly was referring to the Cold War in that song. Now, this is where our story takes place, though, 1960s. And I want to add a tagline here because there was a headline from that time period that says every coastline in Florida is a potential battlefield. So imagine being a Floridian in the 60s and you open the paper and it's like, hey, every coastline's a battlefield. Like every
What do you want
coastline's
me to do about that,
Dude, that's how I feel about all the news. Like, I don't know what to do,
Yeah.
man. I'm trying
Stop
my
telling
best.
me stuff.
Stop telling me
I
bad
can't do stuff.
news.
I
Tell me
can't
good
do
news.
anything.
All right, so the Cold War is in full effect, right? And so these Florida scientists, they are kind of coming up with some strategies and techniques that they want to use to defeat America's arch nemesis, right? The Soviets, right? Can we say that?
Yeah. Well, honestly, I don't bump into a lot of Soviets today.
Not anymore.
So I
Thank
guess we
God.
won.
America won.
Better off.
Well, here's the thing, though, dude. In the Cold War, there were a lot of experiments. Okay, there were a lot of things that people were trying to get better at hurting other people, and oftentimes,
Well, I think it also got you paid.
you do get
by the
money
government.
for it. But oftentimes, those experiments, before they were actually used in warfare, they were tested here in Florida. So a lot of these these government-funded science projects were done here off of our coast because, again, why not? That's Florida, baby. That's kind of how.
Why though? But why test them in Florida?
It is weird that like every weird thing that's ever happened in our country started here to some degree. It's like it's part of our culture.
Is it? Maybe it's like we can contain them if it goes bad. Is it like we just cut off all the roads?
Yeah, we just cut the state off. You can't come into Georgia anymore.
I mean, that kind of makes sense.
I think you're onto something. So this experiment in particular was very interesting. Someone in Florida, a scientist in Florida, realized that there was a ecosystem, a sonar system that was stronger than anything the U.S. Navy had invented thus far. This Floridian discovered it.
Oh.
And he pitches it to the U.S. Navy.
Oh, bats.
Close. Dolphins. So this scientist pitches to the U.S. Navy. Listen, I think we can use dolphins off the coast of Florida to not only defend our coastline, but to also like measure enemy responses, to locate potential underwater landmines. Like
They're talking about like strapping dolphins to subs, and then
okay, yeah.
using
So
like the dolphin as like a magnifier of the sonar. I got it. I've
okay,
heard of this.
so close. In the early 1960s, the U.S. Navy began capturing bottlenose dolphins off the coast of Florida and then training them to detect underwater mines. That was
Dude,
that's
how offensive though. I got normal. I got a normal nose.
right.
I'm in the dolphin family. I got a normal nose.
That's right.
All my friends got normal nose.
Yep.
I meet you, and you're like, that looks like a bottle.
That's
I'm
a
calling you
bottle.
bottle nose.
Yeah. Congrats, you're enlisted in the Navy now.
Yeah, I've never even heard of a bottle.
Now you're a
This is
soldier.
a normal nose.
Right. So okay. So these bottlenose dolphins are getting recruited to locate underwater mines. Immediately, I'm like, okay,
They can't
this-
even salute. Can
Well,
we
yeah,
say that?
they're not even real patriots, right? They can't salute. But I'm like, I'm immediately offended because I'm like, dude, they're just putting these dolphins in harm's way to find landmines is crazy. Like, why are they doing that? And so the deeper I dug into it, I realized
Sea mines, not
they were
land
sea mines. Yeah. So these mines were buried under the ocean floor, like under the sand. And what
Dude,
these
that's tough.
dolphins
That's tough work.
it is. And what these dolphins are trained to do is they would locate the mines and then they would float like 3 or 4, meters above the mine, and they would drop off like a floaty from this vest they were wearing. So these dolphins are wearing this contraption, this like kind of vest on them. And this is true. And they
believe you.
They would drop off these indicators.
Weight?
No, like a floaty, like in the water above the
I was
landmine.
picturing them dropping a weight onto the landmine.
Oh, and then that's actually smarter than what they were actually doing. But
what were they doing?
so they would just float something above the landmine and then leave. And so whenever like soldiers or submarines would come along, they would see the floaty and go, "Oh, beneath that,
that's it?
Beneath that's as a mine in the ocean." That's how the dolphins were used to track it, right? And so the dolphins could spot objects buried in the sand, and they could also track moving divers and navigate murky waters with like better precision than anything that the Navy had invented. So they were like, let's just use.
It would bother me if I was just like a diver and a dolphin followed me the whole time.
Oh, 100%. Or I lost my job to a dolphin. You know what I mean? Like that would be like the ultimate insult. Where
Dude,
I'm
that'd
just
be
like,
on the news.
Yeah, I'm like, what the world? Okay, so I'm glad you said that because this program was classified. Okay, so nobody outside of a handful of scientists, nobody knew this was happening, that they were training dolphins to detect landmines and to detect enemy divers. So no one had any idea that was happening, right? So this facility, and also I want to add this in, the dolphins were also assigned military style designations. So like certain dolphins were called MK5s, and that means they were only used for object recovery and discovery. And then the other dolphins were called MK6s, and they were used exclusively for intruder detection. So there were different classes of military dolphins.
So that's MK is like MK Ultra, huh?
I think it's around the same time frame, so I'm assuming that was how that worked. And so these scientists who were doing this covert, this top secret dolphin experiment off the coast of Florida. It's being used actively in warfare at this point, right? The dolphins have proven themselves, and now they're out detecting landmines and putting all these markers everywhere.
Let's say you're a Midwest boy, you join the military.
That's right.
They go, we got a good gig for you. You're gonna be with the Dolphin Squad,
and they're like, "What's that mean? What's that?" You know.
And then you continue.
Yeah. So these scientists and these these kind of top level top secret soldiers, they go to the federal government and they go, "You're never gonna believe this. This dolphin program down in Florida that's highly classified. It's working very well, and we have a way to make it better. We have a way to make this."
Where are all these landmines? Are they around Florida?
So they were off the coast. They were actually off the coast.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow, that is scary.
Which is part of the reason why I think, and a lot of folks believe they were American mines that were just abandoned.
Yeah.
But it's also why they didn't want to tell the public, because the scare was already so high in the Cold War that if the public found out there were mines off the coast, they wouldn't give a crap about the dolphins. They would just be like, "Oh, like there's mines off the coast? Like this is crazy."
Yeah. It is scary.
It's very scary. So they go, "Hear me out. These dolphins are doing so well." So they say to the federal government, "What if we up the ante a little more and we strap bombs to these dolphins. And
okay,
and,
you don't have to strap bombs to everything.
but isn't that the American spirit though, to go like,
Yes.
this is going
Yeah.
so well, how can we make it explode? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how can we make this violent?
Yeah. Hey, drones just came out. What should we do with them?
Yeah, I got an idea. But okay, so hear
Put
me out
bomb
though.
on it. Yeah.
Now, this is gonna be shocking to you and our listeners. The American government goes, no, you can't put
Oh.
bombs on the Dolphins.
Why?
Okay, that's the okay.
Yeah.
So immediately I go, that doesn't add up because Americans
No,
love
the government's always okay with killing,
and blowing stuff
just
up.
killing. Yeah, just killing.
Yeah. So what's going on here, right? And so these soldiers, these scientists leave DC, and they're like, man, this kind of sucks. I thought that was a great idea. These bomb dolphins.
Yeah,
right?
we've been rubber stamped. Yes, this whole time, and
Here's
now I
the-
say I want to strap bombs to dolphins, and you're like, no.
No. Okay. Well, here's what's funny. Turns out, this classified program had a counterpart program that was even more classified. Where
Double
they-
classified?
Yes, where they were putting bombs on dolphins.
Oh.
They were already putting bombs on dolphins
Oh,
before
okay.
before the mine detection program even
Yeah,
launched.
yeah.
They were already
Wow.
using dolphins as sonar, and this is an actual quote.
This is
This is
concerning.
an actual quote. They said it was
Yeah.
considered more precise than a torpedo. That's why they were using the dolphins to drop bombs off because the dolphins were
that's the
more
thing.
precise than the torpedoes were. So that's a level of insanity. First off, like a double
Yeah.
classified dolphin mission is insane already,
dude. And like we know dolphins are super smart
and beautiful, wonderful
right?
creatures. Yeah,
and beautiful. The thing is, like, if you can't remember because you exploded, then you're not smart, right? So they're not worried that other dolphins won't be cool with this. They just
Right.
know, they just know dolphins are sitting in their cage and they're like, oh, Jake's gone. Yeah, he's on mission.
Yeah, we're not gonna see him anymore. Yeah, Jake's.
Yeah, but they don't know why.
They have no idea. I think he got relocated. They have no idea like where he's even
Yeah.
at.
Dude,
But
he's in Serbia.
Here's another disturbing fact that not only they were doing this, but they were also one of the quotes from the Navy general here says it's also cheaper. It's cheaper than torpedoes.
Then what?
Then I guess normal, like
Well,
just
yeah, 'cause you're-
non-animal not non-animal carried
Yeah,
bombs. Apparently,
you're just hunting dolphins.
yeah, dude. So it's disturbing, but here's something that's kind of interesting. So this happened in the '60s. It was supposedly discontinued after
Yeah.
the Cold War ended.
I don't believe that.
Yeah, but not for a second. Both of these
You seen that
classified.
beluga whale return that guy's hat?
Oh, exactly. You know what also returned? An atom bomb.
What's
The
that?
turkey. You know what I mean? Like
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So fast forward to 1979. Off the coast of Florida in the Panhandle, these fishermen were fishing, and this is in 1979. And someone goes out loud, "Hey, that dolphin's wearing a backpack." That's a real quote, by the way. That dolphin's
Okay.
wearing a backpack. Now, dude, 14 fishermen saw this. 14
In
fishermen.
front of the dorsal fin or behind it?
I think the dorsal fin goes through the middle. There's a compartment for
Oh,
it that
wow.
it fits
Okay,
around
yeah.
it.
right.
That's just how I imagine it.
That's how I like to imagine it too. I do.
So all these fishermen notice this dolphin, and about that time, a second one pops up, also wearing what they call a backpack.
well, yeah, I think past the dorsal fin, if I may,
Yeah.
it'd be a fanny pack
Right. But
because it's below the belly button of
Yes.
the dolphin. Yeah.
So yes, but neither one's wearing a dolphin fanny pack. They're both wearing dolphin backpacks.
Yeah.
And so luckily for these fishermen, these dolphins weren't carrying munitions.
Oh,
but
just
the fish,
freestyle.
Yeah, but the fishermen, they actually called the wildlife officials. They go to Florida Game Commission and they go, "Hey, we're not sure what to do, but two
Well,
dolphins,
what's because there's a law, right? Dolphins can't wear backpacks.
they have to be naked all the time." Is what and I'm pretty sure is what the law
think
says.
so. So they called the cops on the dolphins.
So they
wearing
call the
backpacks.
wildlife cops on these dolphins who are wearing
Jan
backpacks.
sports.
They're like, yeah, they got these, they look sketchy, these dolphins, they might rob
drugs.
something. Yeah, so here's the thing though. This is how that program got declassified. It's how we know about it.
some
because
fishermen.
dude, these two dolphins somehow escaped, somehow survived the initial
But they
covert
can't escape the
program,
backpack.
but they can't get the backpack off. So these dolphins have just been like,
Can't
at
shake
this
it
point
off.
in '79, they've just been floating around for a decade and a half, swimming with this
hundo.
gear on. And so because so many fishermen saw it, it forced the hand of the Reagan administration to eventually declassify this dolphin initiative, where these dolphins were weaponized to help prevent Soviet invasion in the Cold War. And dude, it's the dumbest thing. And bro, but here's what the most offensive thing about it is, like, technically no Floridians partook in this. They just used our background, our home base, to try the wackiest stuff they've ever seen.
Dude, I love that. Two fishermen. Fishermen saw the dolphin, and the government's like, fuck. Okay, we'll tell you. Dude, growing up, there was this turtle in the lake, and someone had painted a big P on it.
Oh no, like the letter P or like
the letter P.
I got you. Okay,
and my immediate thought was like, it's probably just like dumb kids,
or it's named Perseus or something. Yeah,
yeah, but apparently it could have been the U.S. government if I would have asked the right questions.
They would have told you about a covert mission, wouldn't they?
Yeah, for real. Because if it's me, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Some people put backpacks on dolphins. It's
Some people do that, and I will say this, dude. All animals are sacred. You can't argue with that. I believe that wholeheartedly.
Never.
The leeches can get GTFO.
Yeah,
they get out of here, dude. But I will say this, dude. It's however wacky you think Florida can get, or however wacky you think our government can get in private. I promise you, it's worse. Like, I promise you, this is my thing, dude. If the initial
kill dolphins,
the initial program is locating landmines, still kind of crazy. But the fact that they had a simultaneous, like double secret program where they were using dolphins to drop off bombs is absolutely insane to me.
Maybe I missed that part. I thought they were using the dolphin as a bomb.
Well, I say drop off to be polite. I think that's
nice. Yeah, I think they were ramming subs.
I think if you're comparing them to torpedoes don't drop off munitions and float away. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah. So, but I did want to say this, man. It makes me kind of wonder now in 2025. 30 years from now, what's our show going to be reporting on? What's going to be declassified around that time, where it's like, hey, this is even worse than the dolphin. Dolphin war.
Because I'm scared it's going to be honeybees. Because I welcomed them into my home, and now I'm worried that they're working for the man.
Yeah, working for the Israelis or something. That would be.
That's my problem.
And just want to clarify, the Israeli government, not the people. Dude, episode 338. A lot of dolphin talk, some voicemails, some Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, and maybe if you're going to leave us a voicemail, put down the peace pipe for a half a minute.
My goodness, call sober for crying out loud, dude, and get the mush out of your mouth when you're talking too, because I can't understand most of what we're saying. Hey, thank you to Bo V. We're not going to dox your whole family, but thank you to Bo V for subscribing to our investor tier, and thank you for all of our Patreon subscribers for helping us go further, faster. Now, Josh had prepared a dolphin poem to kind of pay homage to those soldiers and those who are forgotten.
Let me see if I can pull it up here.
Go ahead and pull it up real quick on the way out.
Dolphin, what's my poipus?
There you go.
Is it me or is it Joyvis?
Come on, that's so good, man. God bless you guys. We'll see you next week.
Wow.
Way down upon this one river, far, far away. That's where my heart is yearning.